get my skin on. Roll the intro. I guess roll the intro. Hey, what's going on, my little nomads, party people, and strangers everywhere across the internet? And that is as much enthusiasm as I'm mustering up right now. It's so early for me.
You know what might work better? Going the fuck to sleep!
Anywho, today we have a little bit of a challenge video I gotta knock out of the park first before I get into making 19 more videos for you guys from Monday through Friday. One of which I gotta go to the movie theater and pay $11 to see another movie. I was challenged by my friend MakoTitan, shout out to him and all of his titans out there, where I am supposed to be doing a Q&A challenge. I think it's a Q&A challenge. I don't know what to call this. I think it's like just something like a know your YouTuber a little better sort of insight thing. I don't know how to clarify this. Anyway, we have 7 questions for me to answer, and I, as always, will have music playing in the background because I hate having videos without music. It just makes me feel a little bit like I'm dry and unentertaining and unappealing. So, number 1, why did you start YouTube? This time, well, since it's the 3rd channel I've made that's not, actually the 1st channel I made by myself that didn't include other people. This one was made after, let me turn off my phone for all this Instagram stuff. This was made because after, I would say, a couple months of being away and having no internet for any sort of means, no computer, and during the time of, I would say, October of last year when I came back to this channel after a unscheduled hiatus, I wanted to make a channel where I could reinvent and revigor my whole will of life. Where I started out the original of the old channel name, where we have a playlist called the Black Pyramid Era, because I wanted to help out 2 numbnuts. And when the 2 numbnuts let me down, I decided to flip the script for myself and do something more upbeat for myself. Leading into this, where I felt like I've done pretty good for myself. I guess. And yeah, that's why I started YouTube for the 3rd time. Question number 2, where does your YouTube name come from? That is actually 2 different stories. One I would love to elaborate even more, but I'll just give you the gist of it. The end part of it just comes from a story my grandpa Cosmo told me a long time ago about the world's first nomad. Not like a creature, just the first person nomad, where a bit of where my name comes from. Like my actual birth name. And from there I was just like, yeah, in for nomads, nomadic, nomadicism, all that stuff. All things nomad. As for the pyramid part of the YouTube name, it kind of correlates into something I found through one of my friends that helped me through some stuff all the way from Egypt, where we were trying to create some stuff and I got really interested in the Egyptian mythology aspect of the whole culture and stuff, where not only do me and my friend Nick still have the Atum sort of stuff where he has Atum tattooed on his wrist, but I've been keeping up with the name so much that even though we misspelled it because we were big Yu-Gi-Oh fans, we kept to the roots of it, where it's just like a lot of things Egyptian mythology related could be mixed up with anything fictional, anything entertainment related. And so the pyramid in the nomadic pyramid was born from that name. Okay, question 3. How long have you been doing YouTube? Well, counting in this one of 1 year of me doing a solo thing, a year and 6 months coming up. Wait, No, a year and 5 months as of November coming up. Counting into the other 2 channels I've had in the previous timeline leading up to, I would say, 11, 12 years of YouTube. Although I could never find my old channel again because it got taken down because I was doing politics. What can you fucking do? So, number 4. What do you use to record with? Well, my camera doesn't come in until November, so I just use an integrated webcam right now, because I used to use Logitech webcams and cellular devices when I'm on the go, but for the most part it's an integrated webcam right now because the new camera I'm looking at won't be in until November. As well as the microphones that I use for recording, I used to use this Blue Yeti microphone that I'm giving away to one of my YouTube siblings for a Christmas gift, but right now I use a basic, I don't know what kind of microphone you'd call this, before I get a Blue Yeti Snowball microphone in December, where I'm trying to do a little bit small adjustments here and there. Okay. Do you make your own thumbnails? I do. I go to free websites to just make all my thumbnails from now on, where usually it would just be images from Google, but now I'm slowly trying to re-thumbnail everything that I've posted on this channel that I've actually gotten attached to. Question 6. Who made your intro and outro? Well, the video aspect of my intros and outros I do myself by editing them through either movie Premiere or from Windows Movie Maker if I feel lazy. But my songs all come from my music friend / rap friend of Smiley Raw Music, who allows me to use his music for promotional use because he is very dope. He's very good with what he does. So yeah, all of my intro and outro music comes from Smiley Raw. Intros and outros I make myself. And the last question, do you think you will ever quit YouTube? I had to really think about that for a minute. No, unless it was like something super catastrophic, like Effie was dying, or I were to get my dream job of making movies for a living, because I do write scripts and I do write books in my spare time where I want to make movies someday from the stories I create or stuff that I've overheard from my grandpa over the years where I want to put on the big screen for people. But if that were the case of movies, I would just still bring you guys along with me if that were to be the case. But as far as quitting YouTube, no. Now, I love this too much. I want to make this my full-time job someday where I just can come down to whatever studio I use, whatever basement I go into, and make a lot of entertainment, a lot of entertaining quality for anybody to watch. Because the more I do this, the more I feel like I'm no longer this sad, wasted individual that does not know what they're doing with their lives. Because for a long time, I kind of was in that whole self-loathing phase in my whole existence where I was kind of like, I'm not going to amount to anything because I'm not a perfectionist like some of my siblings. I'm not big on doing stuff in the college route until recently. I didn't know really what to make of myself because I was very much self-loathing due to my bipolar depression. But because of this being an outlet, I've found a greater love for myself doing this and meeting so many good people that I'm just like, fuck it, yeah, this is something I love to do. This is something I wish I could do more. And hopefully it can continue. Hopefully. But I think that's all 7 questions, so, I guess I gotta challenge 4 other people. So, I guess I would ask Samuel L. Voldemort, but he hasn't talked to me since that last time he was on camera. I don't know why. He need to stop watching all them black exploitation movies. He ain't got no nose to be thugs. I don't get what his problem is. So I'm going to just challenge these 4 individuals. 2 of them are gonna be my YouTube siblings. First is Princess Jasmine Flies Away, because she is amazing, she is lovely, all the stuff that she creates is fantabulous, and she's doing a lot of big stuff now that she's in university to become one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. Just look out for her name someday. And the second YouTube sibling I would ask to do this would be Theo versus the world. Now, me and Theo, we're on really good terms. I really don't want to screw anything up, but I want to see his answers to this, because I'm like, I see why you do it, but I want to see your whole thing on this. I want to get your answers on this on the low. And the other 2 people that are non-fam, Rudrick Plays, and the second one I'm going to challenge is, I would like to challenge my 3rd boss of my roleplay series of Candy Trickster, because I feel like it would be fun to see those 2 have answers for this. But anyway, that's all the time I got for you guys on this, because I've got 19 more videos to do for a full-blown week of overload. And a few more streams for you guys, because it's Halloween week. Because Halloween night, I'm going to be taking a long nap where I don't have to do anything. So, I will just see all of you guys during all those projects. So, remember to be cool, stay stylish, and I'll see all of you lovely nomads later on tomorrow. All my party people out there, remember to keep on grooving to that exact videos. And if you are a stranger out there that has found everything and all things a little bit peculiar, but also awesome in its eccentricity, make sure you hit that subscribe button and become a nomad today. We like to have fun, we like to have a wonderful time. And for Halloween night, I sometimes like to give a small little spotlight on someone in particular that is fantabulous. See you guys later on, and once again, MakoTitan, thank you for this challenge thing. I wonder if it is a challenge. Kinda confused now. Must think this over.